my friend.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, I think we might.
Solid as snake.
I think we might just jump back into it if everybody's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Fuck yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So yeah, Jesus. So now you guys got your new little companion Dufferino, the cute little goblin boy.
Duff boy.
Cute's relative.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, he's a cute man.
Sure.
He's so teeny weeny.
I want him. I want to keep him.
He's so teeny weeny. Yeah, I mean, you already have weird little goblin things. Okay.
I want a collection.
Yeah, I know, right? To start collecting weird NPCs. Be friends with hags and goblins and baboons.
Dude, it's my dream.
So we cut back to you guys, and we see Dusty. Catering's told you the horrible news.
Yeah, so basically from your guys' perspective, as Frosty said, sort of my head slumps, and you put the head in the hands like this, and you see just his shoulders from the back kind of going up and down a little bit. From what you assume is tears, but no sound he's making. I would go for actor mode, but can't right now. It's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
So how long do you want to wait here? Padine's just like, he's trying to find a comfortable place to sit down, but there's nothing.
Because there's shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd say probably let them cool off. Give it an
I
hour.
wouldn't wait an hour.
No?
Tide comes in.
I just sit in the shit.
How far does tide come in?
He grabs the pole and smacks up halfway on the tree.
How long do we have?
Ugh.
Oh no.
How long does tide stay in?
Long time, maybe not. He just lets out this big smile that like only a goblin could do with these giant, this giant smile. Just like,
Well, you say we can't afford to wait an hour?
I'm not drowning. No, not me. Duff too smart to drown.
How about this? They're all riled up right now. They're most likely still in the area. So going right now is a bad idea. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
How about we rest for as long as we can, and if we get an hour or so, good. If not, we'll just leave with the tide.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to let this up to chance, where I want you to roll me a D2. On a 1, you guys can wait for just barely an hour and get a short rest in. If it's a 2, you do not.
Do you guys want me to roll this, or anybody want to roll it? All right.
Go, Drummond. I can blame you.
Fuck!
You can use inspiration on this.
Oh.
Oh, your fault!
50-50 shot? Nah, fuck it, let's do it. Hell yeah.
Damn! Okay, so the thing is, you guys want to wait an hour, but like Duff says, the tide starts crashing into the side. And Adam, you've been kind of curious why the shit stays if the tide always rolls in, and then you realize it's been incinerated, so they're like rocks.
Nice.
He shits and then incinerates them.
That's fucking disgusting, and they smell.
Yeah.
They end up smelling even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Well, in that case, as the tide starts to... Oh, god.
No.
As the tide starts to come in... Well, fuck. There were other teleports, right? Do we want to just make a beeline for one of them?
That's what I say we do.
Right. I think there was one just a bit around the rock that this one was near. We'll go there as quickly as we can.
Right.
Yes, Adam?
No, I'm not saying anything. Adam's not saying anything. Adam's gonna look the opposite direction, because I know he didn't see anything in the water this way. But if there's anything in the water around the coastline as it's rising.
Well, you did a 19 for the whole island,
Okay.
and there was nothing besides human shit and then the rattling of chains.
Christ. Okay, cool. Yeah. In that case, I'm just nodding my head.
Who's holding on to the pole of angling, by the way? Because that might be important at some point. Like, just if you want to, use it to pole vault somewhere or do something.
I had put it on my person.
That's
Okay,
your
cool.
man.
All right. So you guys, who's going to go through the teleporter first?
Oh, well, I'll go. Just keep behind me. Don't get separated.
Perhaps maybe I should. They don't seem to be able to get through my armor.
Padine, you're a man among men. Yes, absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. Wait. I start rifling through my cloak. I hold up a vial. Potion of animal friendship. This might help.
Adam, did you have that the entire time?
Well, I mean, its existence wasn't ephemeral, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe.
Did you have that on your person when we met the nice baboons?
Yes.
I'll let you think on that.
I never did research. I was just getting into it at university. That's how it burned out. All right. So, it's too much pressure. Would you like it?
What does it do?
I don't know. Makes friends with
Okay.
animals.
Fuck it.
Give it to you.
Sure.
It very distinctly on it.
It has
Potion of Animals
instructions?
Friendship. Yeah. I told you it's meticulously labeled.
Mother of
what
God. I
it
thought it
does.
just had a name.
Well, then I read
Okay.
what it
No,
does.
each of them are meticulously labeled.
That's
When you drink this potion, you can cast Animal Friendship spell. Cast DC 13 for 1 hour at will. Agitating this muddy liquid brings little bits into view: a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or a squirrel hair.
Yeah, the animal friendship spell.
So, anyone can do it. Probably needs to be whoever gets there first, right?
I'd recommend that. I suppose
Ready?
focus on the king. What?
I go to hand the potion to Padine.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, my plan was to smack them if they came near me, but if you wish,
Wait a
Well,
I
minute.
if
just
they-
find you're better at talking to. Well, it's a monkey. He just like looks down. What
can
am I
give it a-
saying? It's a monkey.
Well,
Wait a minute.
I'll give-
We don't need to use it. You're clad in metal. They couldn't touch you. We can overpower them easily. Just not me. You, Padine.
I say that we do what Jorman said and just run for the other one. I'll make sure you all get through before I do.
seems like a plan. So I guess we'll save this. If we're just running, there's no point in using this on them, I suppose.
You might as well keep hold of it. You're better with the
Might
animals.
fetch a bit of gold, that one.
Probably.
Well, I guess it all depends on when we get out of here. And I just-
Gold, says Stuff.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't want to stay with us. No, don't worry about this.
Oh, no. I value going to find you without listen.
no,
No, Duff helps
I
you.
don't want to bother you, Duff. You've had enough on. You've been here forever. Surely you want to just go on back home like you said you want.
But I maybe it
Tell you
could
what.
help.
I'll tell you what. This one time, and I mean this one time,
His ears are down.
if you help us get through this place and steal all of this valuable shit that we can find,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I will cut you in for our tip. And you can have some of the gold.
He walks up like this with his hand raised comically high and goes over and just goes to shake your hand.
I extend my hand very
Yeah.
just like this is a business. We are a
Yeah, and he's just shaking it like, deal.
deal.
This is so
All right.
fucked. I love it.
Now, Nadine, you first. We'll follow quickly behind, and we'll get out of there as soon as possible.
Right. So just tell me in terms of game, who's going?
I'll go right after Padine.
Okay, so you go in. Then Chum will volunteer if that's cool. And who else wants
I'll
to go
right
after?
after Chum.
Okay.
And then I'll go after Adam.
Oh, that's
You
perfect,
step
isn't
on the teleporter and nothing happens.
Who, me? Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
All
it?
of us.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing happens.
To Dusty?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Laters, Nigerians, it's your boy. Lost.
And yeah, you guys go out and Padine has his shield up and his flail and he's spinning it slightly. And where are they?
They're watching, probably.
All right, go. Pick one.
Where are the others?
I don't know, but we came through that one. I'll wait for them. Just pick one.
Go to pink. Clara seems like a pink kind of person.
Right. I've got like an Eldritch Blast just ready to go.
Yeah, and you feel a rock thud right next to you, and you look up in the tree, and you see that every single baboon has rocks in their hands, and they have them up. And the king baboon has a rock, and he is above you.
Fuck it, Adam, get behind me.
No! Yeah, I'm gonna like cower behind you like a child.
But the thing is, he has a big size rock that's about the size of a barrel. He's holding it over
my
his head
God!
like this. And through the go!
Yes.
And Chum's like, fuck this. And he Chum goes and disappears into the orange one.
Oh, well, okay then, fuck.
Yeah, you take a step. We go in the... Is Dusty able to teleport now?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. We were taking it up.
I'm confused.
We were taking up
And yeah,
all the
you guys appear, and there is a baboon about 20 feet up with a rock.
I use the teleporter to be explicit.
Okay, use the teleporter.
And I will move off of it as soon as I get wherever I am.
So do I see where they go?
Yeah. The orange one, idiot. Dusty,
right.
come on. And he is going to throw this at Padine, and it is going to do.
Oh, no.
So roll a. I'm just going to roll it a strength because I don't actually have a giant rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to roll a strength.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, do you know what? He is going to throw this at Dusty, but
True.
Padine is going to impose disadvantage because he is going to use the protection ability.
Nice.
Ya boy.
All right, so it is going to roll a straight strength.
Huh.
So yeah, he goes, and this big rock starts to come down towards you, and Padine puts his shield up, and what would have landed on one of your collarbones cracks into the shield and falls off.
Wow.
And yeah, you guys start to run through the teleport if you would like to.
Yes.
Okay. And Duff is the last one that comes through, his little body just into frame. And immediately, you guys are not in the warm, humid jungle anymore. You guys are in it is fucking freezing here.
Oh, fuck.
Good lord. Good lord. I immediately look around for anything that might try to kill us.
Chum is like, as he's bouncing because he doesn't have any boots. It's fucking free. Unless I'm gonna leave. This is fuck this. And he goes over and starts holding on to one of the trees.
He what to one of the trees?
Holding on to it so his feet aren't embedded in the fucking 4-foot snow.
Right. I immediately look around for anything dangerous or something that looks like it's going to hurt us.
Perception.
Yep.
It is very obvious for you to tell nothing that isn't supernatural could live in this climate.
Okay. Do I feel like my life is in danger? It's so cold.
If you were to stay here for longer than 20 minutes, you would freeze to death.
Okay. Bear with me. I'm a curious man, and, well, I'm just, like, starting...
Yeah, you look down the hill, and there is an old tent that has a color of some forgotten kingdom, and there are bones of a massive creature, as well as bones of humanoid figures in armor strewn about.
How, steep is this hill?
Not super steep. You could slide down it. Getting back up might be a little bit annoying, but you guys have a pole, and you guys also have a chain that you could use to...
Okay.
Use as a rope.
I will do so, and I'm gonna scamper down.
Yep, so you slide down, no problem.
I'll do this.
What are we doing here? We should leave.
Yes, look, we came this far. If there's anything to have here, we might as well take it before we leave.
Let's explore, damn it! Yeah. Adam,
Yeah, Adam, you just run down.
Let's just do it! Yeah, you mentioned armor.
Yeah, I'm checking out down there as well.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, you have that side, I'll have this
so you run straight into the tent, Jormund?
Yeah, I'll go in the tent.
All right, yeah, so Adam, you notice that there is armor on this man here.
kind of armor.
It is a if once you go up and you don't even need to examine it, it is a body of, you think a human or a human-sized thing. It has a journal clutched in its arms, and its armor is completely ripped in half by a giant claw. It seems to be some sort of plate armor.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but it's rent in twain, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
There are things jutting out of it like it was ripped open. But he's clutching this journal in his hands.
That looks interesting. Yeah, I'll try to pry the journal out of his hands.
Yeah, you go, and it takes you a little bit, but you're able to get it off. It's just the thing is there's a bit of still frozen flesh stuck to the bones that's stuck to it, and you rip it off, and the book cover, there's flesh on the book cover.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, well, yeah, okay then. I'll put it in a pocket for now. Is there anything else of note on his body?
Well, if you wanted to drag the whole body, you might be able to salvage the armor.
Really?
Like, you'd have to be a master smith to do it.
Of course.
But, I mean, it would at least be scraps of metal.
Okay.
It would be, I'm telling you right now, though, with your strength, Adam, it's too heavy for you to drag.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a weapon around his person?
No.
Okay. And any pack or pouches or anything?
No.
All right. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to scamper over. Obviously, Jorman's there first, but I'm going to scamper over to the tent.
Okay, as you're running by this creature, there is a spear sticking out of the bones of this thing, right where its neck would have been.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Is the spear in good condition, or is it like snapped?
It's not snapped. It's just sticking straight. It seemed to be the weapon that probably felled the creature.
Nice. Yeah, I'll try to take it out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check. All right, and yeah, you go, and surprisingly, you're able to wrench it out. There is a block of ice attached to the tip of the spear, but it seems to be some sort of weird spear from a different kingdom, like a long time ago that you've never seen the colors of, because there's a flag on the tip of it.
Would I be able to roll history to try to intuit where it is from, when it's from?
Yes.
This is different. Hey.
It bears the mark of the sire.
What? But like from someone who was in the sire's army, or under the sire's personal.
Back in the day when people used to worship him. Yep.
Oh my God! So this is like
during the time before the sire supposedly fell into a sleep.
Yeah. So this is like a relic.
Yes.
Oh my God! All right. Yeah. I am. Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, I'll go back over. Actually, I'll go over to the tent just to warm myself mostly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jarman, there's a large. There are 3 claw marks right into the tent flap as it's flapping in the wind really violently because there's snow coming down. But you go inside, and you don't have to make me a perception check for this, just because it's very, very obvious in plain sight what's in here. So you go in. And you find 6 arrows, but they are +1 arrows. They seem to be some sort of barbed arrow from a different time. They're designed very, very well. Okay. So you find 6 +1 arrows, and you also find a pair of clothes that are in perfect condition.
Ooh.
Yeah. What is this? Why is?
They're extravagant. They seem to be some sort of merchant clothing.
Yeah.
They don't seem torn or aged by the weather or air at all.
And I just kind of throw them in a pack. This is very nice. Not exactly what I was expecting.
Go, please? You hear Katerin?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I run by the corpse just to look to see if there's anything.
Yeah. No, nothing.
All right.
The corpse over here, there is a dwarf.
What, did anything on that? Or frozen?
2 broken hand axes.
They're broken!
Alright, let's go leave.
Let's go!
When we get through the portal, I take out my pole and use it as like a prop. When we lit out, we'll go directly north. There was a portal, a pink one, aim for it, let's go.
It's really funny because we're both using these like magic or ancient artifacts as walking sticks right now. Like,
yeah, exactly. You have the spear.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go for the pink teleporter, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bypass the baboon nonsense, and I am going to put you guys directly where the pink teleporter leads you.
We're just... Because we know it's right next to this one, so might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Where are we? Where? Feeling.
I
There we go.
don't see
Hey,
a thing. What the
Adam.
god?
Adam, my boy.
Hold
You
on,
got
I don't
that
see
thing?
anything yet.
Oh, Adam.
Oh hell!
You got
oh,
that? Yeah,
oh,
that
help
thing.
me.
So you guys go, and immediately as you poof in, you know, everybody's shivering, and like Duff is about to be like, oh my god, it's so, and Dorman just goes up and clasps his mouth as you guys can see, Laris, there is this large thing that is melting seemingly, but putting itself back together as it's moving, thrashing about crates and being completely unruly. And Laris is just standing there, just now. I need you to, Reginald, stop! This is not. We did not. Nobody taught you to behave like this. This is completely unfair. And like as he's saying that, this thing picks up a barrel and throws it and splinters it across the cavern.
Let's get behind these barrels. Let's just.
I can't sneak to save my life.
If you do not stop, Reginald, you are going to be in. It's not going to be nice if you don't stop.
I turn myself into Laris.
Wait. I pat you on the shoulder. After you cast the spell, I just wait.
Duff just looks at you and
yeah. I slowly take out the totem, and do I remember the movement? I think it was like the bottom cylinder that attacked one of the servants.
Roll me a perception. Or sorry, intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Okay, cool. That is my good thing. Wait, it's not even... My intelligence isn't even that fucking good, guys.
Wait, are you not...
Yeah, you have no fucking idea. You look at it and you're like, I'm gonna be the...
well, I'm gonna do exactly what I just said. I'm gonna turn the bottom cylinder one to the right. Because that sounds right to me. So I'm gonna do that.
I am the magic man.
Okay, you turn the bottom cylinder to the right, and both of these things walk one pace forward. Just in clockwork, they just go, and then they stop. And Laris is like, "Stop! Don't! No!"
Keep doing that, Adam. Keep doing it.
Oh!
Different things. Try to get him to punch.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the top one, turn it to the left.
Go to the top one and turn it to the left?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this is literally up to me. So, yeah, so you go to the top one and turn it to the left, and both of these things sit down.
I'm gonna turn it back to the right almost immediately.
What is going on? I specifically said to back me. What in the sire is going on? And he just starts looking around, and now he's going to make a perception check to see if he can see you guys.
Yeah, we're like
was
hiding
telling
around the
people
corner.
to sneak. Could I have begun sneaking?
Everybody can roll me a stealth that is trying to be stealthy.
Dude, Dusty, you monster. Fucking
Wow, Duff is shit.
Duff, you're a goblin. Come on.
I sneak into the shadows.
I'm not going to roll it for Padine, because, like, literally he's not going to make it, because he has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Can I put Duff in my ass?
Yes.
I have the totem kind of in a pocket while I've been turning it, so hopefully he can't see it.
I could, like, stuff him in my shirt.
Alright, well, some of you have rolled incredibly low,
Yep.
so I think at this point, Laris is just going to probably realize what's going on. So, Laris notices some of you, and yeah, some of you guys make noise, and just Laris turns around and... What is the meaning of this? And he goes and he like grabs his one like monocle thing and just brings it up and just, you know, like goes to adjust and just...
Could I be sneaking in like this?
I specifically said that you did not have permission to come inside at all.
Well, you see,
This is just absolutely unacceptable.
I wanted to
Are you
impress you.
breaking and entering?
I wanted to make an impression. Because maybe I thought you might want to apprentice me more.
the giant golem walks over to this table and grabs the contents of it and starts shoving it inside of its chest, and then it rips apart the table. And then Laris just immediately turns around from you guys and just, you need to stop what you are doing, or I will put you down. And as he says that, the golem stops and just. And it turns around. Assistance, please.
What is it? Yeah, I'll start approaching him, like, just out in the open, like, excuse me.
Now, Reginald, you need to stop, because we are not through with the. You have many kinks that we need to buff out. And quite honestly, you're useless to me, so you need to be decommissioned as soon as possible.
I love this man.
Yeah, and this thing just kind of stomps and starts like pounding its fists into the ground.
Would I have any idea of what this thing is in my studies?
Well, this is a patent pending Laris invention only, so you would have no idea what this is.
Okay. In that case,
Okay.
I will ask another question.
Yeah.
I am going to. Adam is assuming this is some kind of golem. Potentially, does it look like it's made of like wax or something?
It is made of candle wax.
Yeah. Okay. With my knowledge of golem, if I have any at all, like, do I know of any instances where golems have had like behaviors or a personality thing?
If the person is to animate them and give them a life without giving them sort of totem of control, they are in their own agency.
Okay. And would I at all know of any way of taking away that agency?
Give me an Arcana, because you don't really know that much.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, you have no fucking idea.
While this is happening, and I've kind of tried to hide myself behind these barrels.
Duff is going to just follow you.
Could I be pouring out the worms?
Yes, yes, you may. So yeah, you pour out the worms, and these four little things slide out onto the ground. And as soon as they slide out onto the ground, it's almost as if they had been arguing. And because one of them has its fists wrapped around the other one's throat. Put that down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's just like, and it goes to punch, and the other one's just like it's trying. And then the warlock looks at what you're doing and just like goes over, and it literally karate chops one in the head, and its head crunches in, and like the worms sort of start to form again, and then it. Get behind the barrel. Just get behind the barrel. Yes. And they go, and each of these things go to hide. Yeah, they're all just like, yes.
I look at the warlock. I don't
Now, perhaps it is useful that you are here, Elf, because this thing is being a bit naughty, and I think that, as unfortunate as it may be, I may have to scrap it entirely.
Oh, what a shame. It looks so magnificent.
Well, thank you. Yes, it is. It's quite what you've said. It is that.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Right.
Why are you in my house? As he goes, it just like crosses his arms.
Yeah. Look, I think you're overlooking the problem at hand. We have a massive candle wax thing before us that seems like at any moment could strike at us. Is that true?
Well, let me tell you one thing right now. If there's one thing that I do understand about myself, is that I know exactly when my creations are going to get out of it. And as he's saying that, it goes up and fucking punches him right in the fucking side. And he goes flying and hits this wall right here. And I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
Not how I thought this was gonna start.
Right?
I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, just not like this.
So there is a lot of creatures on this initiative once again, so I apologize, everybody. That's going to take me a little bit of time.
You're good.
Where's the
Take your
fucking
time.
wax golem?
Take your time, my man.
There we go.
Nice.
That's the big boy initiative everybody wanted.
Fuck yeah.
Hell
Good.
yeah. I've got to add my...
Just click on yourself.
By the way, I just have this spear on my back, like strapped with my belt.
Well, if you wanted, you could
Really unwieldy.
hand that over to a warrior.
Nah. They could sell you.
Or a barbarian, maybe.
Maybe a barbarian. I mean, your fist actually.
Your fists do more damage than it does in
Actually,
terms of meta.
no.
You have
he,
Tavern Brawler,
he
so...
would deal
Hear
more
that,
damage
Dusty?
with the
Your
spear.
fist is better than an ancient relic of a god.
Hey.
He
Well,
would do more
that's-
damage with the spear, would he? Damn.
He would do a D8 with 2 hands.
Excuse me, what?
If I gave you the spear, but I want to like, I care about this like a museum worker cares about his artifacts.
Don't use this thing made to stab people.
belongs
Is
in a
everybody
museum.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have everybody, right?
I rolled a 7. I just didn't have my token selected at the time.
Where is Drummond? Oh, I don't see.
German.
Man, most people did not roll well on this initiative.
No,
No, which is kind of insane.
Where's Laris in all this?
he's
8.
8.
He's in a wall.
All right, lots of combats this game, guys.
I mean, we're at 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that is a lot for this campaign. True.
Yeah, it is a lot of combats.
Oh my god.
All right, so so this thing punches Laris, and he goes flying into one of the walls. But right before he hits the wall, he puts up this little magic force field that crumbles the wall behind him, and he just kind of bounces off it and hits the ground. That was completely unacceptable. And these little things look at you as they all draw their swords and just kill. And one just goes and spits on the ground. Katerin is literally going to walk up to Dusty and hold your hand.
No.
The warlock just goes to like bring up some eldritch blasts and just
I like hold up a hand in every direction of people except for Adam.
and it stops.
Why is Adam in the front of this fucking bullshit?
Well, so who has the highest dex?
What's his dex?
Exactly.
Mine's 12.
Mine's 1. Yeah, we have.
All right, he has higher dex than you.
Yeah, me and Dusty have the same. So.
All right, so yeah, so I will just have it go how it is then. So Laris just walks up and that was very rude. You there, kill it. And he points at the hay golems, and they both just like one of them kind of springs to life, and the other one like seems to crack its nest because they start walking forward.
Yeah.
Dusty.
I wanna go pick up Adam and like run away with him.
Oh, I love you.
Okay, go get him. By the way, Katerin's holding on to you, so you're bringing her wherever you go.
Fuck's sake, Karen.
That was her action, was to hold you, so
I'm gonna throw her then.
Oh no.
I won't
throw
do
the
that.
halfling, yeah.
That's the dwarf. But yeah, so I'm gonna like walk up a little bit. Yeah, because I want to go and get Adam.
Okay.
That's kind of you.
Yeah, so I'll just sort of. Yeah. So yeah, like. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh,
Okay. Adam.
sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I know we talked about this briefly, but would I be able to recall my Burning Hands spell in the moment, or can I?
I don't know, how long has it been?
Shit, it's been like a day since I've memorized it last. Okay, yeah. So I like try to think of it. Oh, shit. Maybe there's something around here. Yeah, and I start looking.
The only reason I'm saying that is that would be like you if you were a wizard that actually owned a spell book. You being like, well, Brennan, I had Burning Hands equipped yesterday, so would I be able to remember? Like, you know what I mean?
I do.
Like,
Yeah.
it's the same principle, so no,
I
you
get
may
you.
not.
No, yeah, makes sense. Oh god. So this table's covered in papers, yes?
Yes.
And the rest of these not as much?
No.
There
are 3 wine vats of something.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I am going to go around the table to the other side, sort of semi-cower behind it, but I'd like to use my action, if I might, to sift through the papers, trying to find anything to do with this thing.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, so you start shifting to the papers. That's you.
Alright.
Dormant.
I look at for Roman. Now, he is a spellcaster. If we take away what he uses to cast his spells, he can't do anything. Look for that. And I want to use my action to... I want to try and figure out, because most wizards have a focus. I want to see if I can find his focus.
Okay.
So would that be a perception?
Yes.
Okay. Crit.
So you're looking at Alaris, and he is... You're trying to figure out what his focus is, and you need to watch him intently because he hasn't done much, but he was able to command with the golems just with his voice, and they acted without an implement.
Mm-hmm.
So he seems to hold a lot more power than you're actually used to seeing in a mortal person.
Okay.
It's hard to identify. But what?
So it's not that I don't think he doesn't have one, just I haven't seen him use it yet.
Well, the thing is that this is unlike anything that you've seen before. This is, like you said, you're used to seeing people having focuses. It could be a multitude of things with him. You're not sure.
Okay. I just don't see anything right now.
Even though you crit, so hopefully that tells you something.
Yeah. Well, that's my action.
Yeah, Chum is just going to stay exactly where he is, arms crossed. He's not going to do shit. The golems are going to walk up to this thing and start to pummel it.
Oh no. Poor waste of good golems.
And yeah, they go up to pummel this thing.
No.
Why is this happening? Okay, let's see. So yeah, they go up and both of them go to attack this thing. And one of them hits. And he goes and he punches, and he just goes and he punches, and a part of wax falls off this thing and then seems to suck back onto its body. Padine is just, once again, he's going to walk up, but he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
This thing is going to try and engulf one of the golems. The wax golem engulfs. Let's see. So it's going to be a strength versus a strength. Wow. So yeah, the wax golem goes and it engulfs this other golem, and this thing, you see it like as the hay starts to pop out of it, and it just sort of like slowly sucks into this thing. And as he engulfs it, it literally gets completely consumed to where there's nothing left. And the wax golem gets a lot bigger.
Oh.
Sort of big enough to where you think it might have more HP.
Fuck.
Nice.
All right, your purple guys are just sitting there. Grab.
Hold.
He's right there. It's like some of them are like, like one of them is like trying to go, and like the other two are holding him back.
1 second. I have a plan.
Right. Katarina is not going to do anything. The warlock is not going to do anything. Laris is just sitting there. Well, that was... How dare you? He says as this thing just engulfs. Nothing happens. Dusty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna go punch him.
Yeah.
Hell
Duff
no.
does nothing. Adam, you are sifting through these papers, and most of it seems to be about weird wet dreams that Laris has had in the last little while.
Fucking God. There's nothing scientific in here, is there?
No, not at all. Most of it seems to be rambling, and one of it is about how he's hoping that he could shave with fire.
Yep, I stop right there.
Yep.
I don't want to read any more of that. God.
Yeah.
Can I act this turn? Or...
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank heavens. Yeah. So, fuck me. From where I am here, what can I see that's sort of on these tables? I know that these are sort of wine vats, but what about back here?
A lot of beakers, etc. It's kind of hard for you to tell exactly what they are right now.
Okay. And what is back here? Up there.
That seems to be to a bedroom.
Okay. I'm wondering if I can do something. I think what I am going to do is I will create. Yeah, this is actually a really good idea. I'm going to use the spell Minor Illusion to create maybe like just outside its field of view, maybe right next to it, the image of this hay golem. I want to make a perfect... It does not move. It doesn't create any sense other than sight, but there is a hay golem standing there.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so it poofs into view.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Jormund.
Yeah, I kind of will lose the ability to... There we go. I'm gonna move just this bit. Alright, so I'm wanting him to use some of his spells against that thing, but it doesn't look like that's happening. All I know is that if we're going to take him out, we're going to have to do all at once. So...
Right. What, we're killing him? Says Padine as he looks over at you. I was more worried about that thing.
Sure. Let's do that. By the way, if I ever give this signal and I just do... That means we're attacking Lizard.
So, kill it, says Padine as he's pointing at the wax golem.
Yes, be very careful. It just absorbed something.
Right.
Remember, this, and I look at everyone, means attacking him, and I point at Laris.
Right.
Dusty suddenly turns around. So, wait, did you say something?
Fill him in, Padine. And I move back.
Right. Fight it, then. And, Chum is going to try and run at it.
Oh, I wanted to use my action to cast Eldritch Blast at the wax thing.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Bop. 17.
So, yeah, that will hit.
And 7 force damage.
So yeah, you go and this thing, a chunk of wax blows out of it as you hit it. Chum runs forward at this thing. The hay golem is going to try and slam both of its fists into it.
Come on and slay.
Do it. Also, how tall are these hay golems again?
They're about the size of Chum.
Nice. The one I made the image of is only 5 feet tall.
Nice. So it's much smaller.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, he goes and starts running at it, swinging his flail underarm.
Oh, fuck, no.
This thing seeing that that one appeared next to it, it's going to slam at it.
Yes!
And it goes and it hits, and what happens when it hits an illusion?
It knows it's an illusion. It goes right through it.
Yeah, so it goes through it, and it's like...
Yes!
And you see it focus its attention on the other one as it goes to start going after that one.
I was useful, guys.
Yes, attack.
Right.
Oh,
Come on!
fuck.
And they all start to run. Oh, no, not that. Jesus.
The barrel attacks.
The barrel's a fucking monster, my dude.
My dude.
Oops, hold on. Come on, Jesus. Okay. So yeah, they go up and they're going to start slicing at this thing with their scimitars.
Come on, hit.
Oh, wow. Pretty good.
That's not bad.
So each of them will hit.
Uh,
So 6, 11, 17. So yeah, they all go up and start dicing this thing as bits of wax start falling off of it. They're all carving, meeting their mark. Everything's fine. Katarina is not going to do anything. The warlock is going to step over here, and it is going to charge a Eldritch Blast, and it is going to shoot.
Nice.
And yeah, it goes and it hits, and top of this thing's brow flies off. Laris. Well, good show. Thank you, everyone. This is marvelous.
ha!
Yeah, I'm seeing all of my brothers in arms running up and punching it. So I give
you can also take up the same space as one of these purple things. They're small.
Right. Nice. Then they won't get hit, and I will. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, how much movement do I have? Not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably actually move down here. So I sort of give Karen a pleading look. Go on, let me, go on.
Go.
Right. Yeah, I sprint off. I'll get there.
Okay.
Oh, she coming with me? Rude.
Duff is just, I'm going to look for the exit.
Do you want gold? Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I scout.
Sure.
Yeah, and he runs up here. Adam.
Let's see. Fool me once. Yeah, I think...
This is the fucking weirdest fight of all time. There's so many people. Yeah.
So much stuff going on too. It's just really interesting. Damn. Wait a minute. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to walk around the table. What is Laris looking at right now?
He's kind of standing there, like arms on his side, like staring at his creation, sort of in awe of his brilliance.
Of course he fucking is. Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna try to stealth. Get over here. Yeah, can I try that?
Yeah.
Sweet. Mostly from Laris, of course. Let's see if that works. Hey. Maybe.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'll make it contested.
Good.
Nope.
Good.
Laris, like, it's just like, oh, you're trying to get a better view, are you? As you're just like, damn it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and so instead of going behind the barrels, I'm gonna walk up, like, just a little bit beside him, and just like...
Nice.
Yes. Indeed.
Yeah, this little thing goes behind you, just... As you got directly in its way, it was about to shoot again.
Yeah, I
Jarman.
just didn't even realize it.
Yeah, still looking exactly like Laris and giving up all pretense. I'm just gonna walk up next to him. Oh, why, hello there. And I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Fucking what?
12 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
7 damage.
Yeah, and he just...
Yeah, and I mimic him.
Yeah. And he just... I say...
I didn't expect this.
Yeah, exactly. And he's, what is going on? And, yeah, and Chum runs over. Chum runs over and is going to try and punch a chunk out of this thing. And yeah, he will hit easily.
Nice.
And he does 4 damage. Yeah, he goes, and once again, this thing just, it's getting beat down, but like there's so much of it that seems to regrow once you hit it.
Oh, shit.
This thing comes up and it grabs 2 of its arms and goes to slam at this thing in the and it just, he punches straight into the wax, but not at a part where he could break a piece off. Yeah. And then it slowly brings its hand out. Right. Pardon me. And he goes and he steps over this thing as it's just like looking up at Padine, and he's going to swing his flail at it.
Do it.
Come on, Padine. Mr. Penis.
Patty.
Let's do it.
Mr. Penis.
Polly wanna smack her?
And yeah, no, he goes to swing, and he goes boom, and he goes to hit, and it hits the back of the flesh golem. I mean the hay golem's head.
Good job.
Oh, shit. So yeah, that thing takes damage. All right, let's see. So this thing is going to be quite agitated at maybe the little guy. So it's going to target one of the little boys.
No.
Just because they actually did good damage on it.
It's
going to target the one that did the most.
It's not a natural one.
So yeah, it goes and it swings, and yeah, and it goes and it just brings up its big fist, and the little one is like, and it goes and it just pounds straight into the ground, turning this thing into purple goop and worms.
Nice.
And it is, well, not that one, sorry, the middle one, and it is completely obliterated, squashed like a bug. And they are going to retaliate. So they bring up their little swords, and they're going to swing the fuck out of this thing.
Kill him!
Yes!
It. Whatever. Ooh.
All right, damn. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
So yeah, they go up and they start carving decent chunks out of this thing. You're actually surprised at how well these things can fight, Jarman.
Yeah. Just like
Katarina is going to let go of you, Dusty. She's going to pick up a rock because you guys are in a cave. I know there's always conveniently rocks around, but it makes more sense now more than ever. And she's going to toss it at this thing.
Okay.
And yeah, she completely misses. And the this guy is going to Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
And yeah, it goes and blows a chunk out of this thing's shoulder. This purple energy mimicking yours very much, Jormund, as it goes and he just out of his orange fingernails just and a couple rays fly out and hit this thing, slicing it. Right. Well, what are you? There's no mirror here, says Laris.
I know very specifically I didn't order a mirror to be placed here.
Which
You're
an imposter. Yeah, he says, you're an imposter. I disposed of all of the clones.
I am not the clone, I am Laris the Wise. Who are you?
I am Laris the well endowed.
Well, then it makes perfect sense that there are two of us if we're not the same Laris.
We should focus on Reginald.
Agreed.
Agreed?
We'll deal with Reginald now.
Yeah, and he goes and he turns his focus towards this. Well, I don't want to kill everyone in the vicinity. Yeah, and he just walks away from you, seeming satisfied that he is Laris the Well-Endowed and you were Laris the Wise. And he goes and he is going to... I am going to Fireball.
That's a good idea.
Oh no.
That's a good one.
20
He's going to Fireball at a radius that cannot hit everyone else.
It'll destroy all of his research shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So yeah, he goes over here. He is going to shoot here.
Yeah.
No, he's going to shoot just out of range of everyone else.
Yeah. Completely destroy his workspace. Fuck yeah.
And yeah, well, that's the thing. All of these resources start catching on fire, and Adam, you shit your pants and cry a little bit. But this thing starts to completely erupt in flames, and a large portion of it just starts to melt off.
Shit.
And yeah, Laris just shoots it out of his hand, and he's like, "Oh, that wasn't as powerful as I thought. I wanted." Well, it seems sufficient. And he looks as this thing just seems to melt, and like Laris is like tearing up, looking at this thing melting.
Yeah.
And yeah, this thing is very, very hurt. Dusty.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just run up to it like this. Give it a smack.
Beat your wax man. Beat it.
So yeah, that will hit.
Punching a wax skull.
Yeah, so you go and you punch it, and it burns your hand a little bit because how hot it is.
Ow.
Yeah, so Duff just like goes further in here, and there's goodies in here. Adam.
Yeah, Yeah, Adam's going to, Oh, wait. Fuck, Adam wanna do the thing. No, yeah, Adam's gonna do the thing. Although Duff seems like he's being stealthy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just went up there.
Yeah, okay.
What would you like to do?
Yeah,
You
Adam
can do
is
something,
going-
that's fine.
Adam is going to, Yes, yeah, Laris is paying a lot of attention to the wax man in front of him. Yeah, I'll just... Fuck it, I just shit myself anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna just start walking like a penguin almost and be like, Laris, just nod to Jormund.
Yeah.
You know, when you come here asking to be tutored, it's
Fuck
polite
off.
not
Just- and then like I take a step back and like, unless you're actually Laris.
Of course
Then I
I
just-
am. I'm Laris the Wise. How
Is
dare
that
you not
where
say
you're
that?
standing next to the wall?
I'll take a risk. Yeah, I'll be walking up the... Is his place accessible?
This is
from
the
here?
entrance right there. Yeah.
Okay, yes. I'm gonna be trying to get up there. I think I was standing here, so I can get right up next to the goblin.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yes, and I'm assuming you want to give me a perception, probably.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But among other things, of course. That's pretty bad.
There is plenty of items, because the thing is, this is a wardrobe here that is completely open. There are items strewn all about the floor, and there is an old book right here that looks to be the type of book that you would want.
Yeah, I am very
Dormant.
happy about that.
Yeah, I just. Oh, my. Reginald, why wouldn't you all agreeable? Why do you make us do this to you?
Can you stop talking when I'm not talking? Yeah, and yeah, you go to shoot.
No.
That will hit.
Another 7.
Yeah, so you go and you shoot, and this thing looks in pretty bad condition. Chum is going to continue the onslaught and go to punch this thing. He goes and he grabs with his arms and rips a large chunk of it off. And this thing is going to try and complement that. It sees what Chum is doing, and it goes and it starts ripping off a chunk of the wax golem as well. And at this point, this thing is barely even a form still. It is barely put together at all. And Padine is going to attack.
Go, Padine.
And yeah, this thing is still trying to reform itself as it's being ripped apart from multiple places, because all the melting wax is falling off and people are ripping chunks off of it. And he goes and he swings his flail and he brings it up, and that will hit. And he goes, bam, and he smacks it down into the puddle of where its face is, and it goes, and it explodes everywhere as this thing dies.
Nice work, penis.
And it is dead.
Nice.
Yeah. Man, you guys just killed so much HP. That was ridiculous.
Oh my lord.
And yeah, we're going to take another break.
Nice.
Yeah, we were going to take another break before this happens.
Actually, a relatively short combat. I am a happy man.
Yeah. I mean, you guys just took down 130 HP.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
To be fair, Laris took care of like 37.
Most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got rid of one fireball, boys.
Hell yeah.
The Framinator. Hello, Framinator.
How did
Yeah,
you-
everybody's still alive after fighting a ridiculously powerful enemy for your
couple
CR.
ridiculous